I'm getting ready to go ahead and hook up the washdown hose. And I think what I'm going to do here is, instead of coming in, there's a pipe right back here in the corner. Instead of coming in there and having the coolant hose in the chip tray, where it's going to get wet, covered with chips, it obviously doesn't matter if it gets wet, but getting covered and buried in chips and stuff like that, trying to figure out how to hang it, where to put it, until I get a cabinet, stuff like that, I'm going to go ahead and bring the coolant line in through this hose, this hole right here on the side, okay? Because that's where I'm going to. It's nice and close. Now, if you look at the other side there, you can see there's a similar tube over there. And that panel right here on the right, that's welded in. That's the backstop for the chip tray. Okay, so I don't have to worry about the hose getting banged up or slammed coming through the side there. So let's go ahead and hook that up real quick. Oh yeah, it goes right through there. Now, you see the big loop they've got there? I need that because if you pull the coolant tray out, so let's, we want to bring enough through here to put a similar kind of loop in. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's right, because they're coming in at two different angles. I'm coming in this way and that one's coming in down. So I'll have to pull the drawer out and see if that's enough. You know, that really ought to be plenty. So let's go ahead and tighten it down. And it's a 5/16 on the screw clamp, 8mm, same thing. And it's a flat blade or a hex, so you can, obviously, you know, everybody pretty much knows how to put on a hose clamp or whatever, but I really like using power screwdrivers for it because it's just, they work so awesome. Wow. I'm not sure that one was even tightened. Alright, they're both about the same. These will just tuck in right here behind when I put the panel back on. I'm not going to put the panel back on until after I have power on it. Oh, which is going to happen fairly soon. So it comes up through there, and at first I was thinking, oh man, it's got to be able to move back and forth. It doesn't need to move back and forth. It just needs to be able to go up. So, you know, it's got to go up another 10 inches. So there, so, you know, I'll tuck a little bit more of that hose behind, but, or down in. So let's put the hose clamp on. Okay. And I'm going to tuck it on the back side here, so that way it doesn't really get hooked on anything. And considering I'm short, it's easier to reach that than above it, so we'll do that. We'll call it good. Let's see about hooking up some power, maybe.